Morning, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, I'm good. How are you guys? I was trying to wait till everybody come in so we can talk um, about this woman scamming people $27 for a course on how to steal food stamps, but she called me yamps. And I just want to tell people, why would you pay a course, be so desperate like that? Y'all gotta go get a job. We know it's hard. I know people don't be want to work them 9 to 5 jobs, but hey, you gotta do it. See, everybody calling around now because you gotta work a certain amount of hours to receive those stamps. But two, people just gotta learn how to budget their money. Y'all can't be out here spending on hair, trying to get 30 inches, trying to be like these celebrities. Bump that. Be yourself. Stop trying to be like these celebrities. Y'all act like they have money like that. As y'all can see, the music industry is not doing nothing, especially in the rap industry. Why y'all think Cardi B is out there selling her own music? Because she already told Culture, I think it was last night on Live, she said, y'all go buy the album. And Culture said, don't buy the album. She said, girl, why would you say that? We're going to be back living in the hood. Why y'all think? For real. The music industry is not like it used to be because there's so much going on. And then everything's just repetitive. Everybody just get tired of it. Everybody tired of females shaking their butt and opening their legs, and it's just repetitive, and people get tired of that. That's why I always listen to 90s music. They wasn't repetitive. They were different. Yeah, they talk about stuff like that, but they talked about life, which these artists are not talking about. They're just talking about sex, 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 and you get tired of that. Nobody's not talking about education. Nobody's not talking about, I had a hard dealing with such and such, but now I want to give back. They don't talk about stuff like that, and that's what Tupac was saying. Hi, so hey, good morning, everybody. So that's what I just don't like with the industry. They be repetitive or just talking about the same old thing, you know. And that's why we don't have the hip hop awards because they took that away. But two, I didn't like that either because they were just letting different nationalities to host it. I'm like, no, why is BET? That's Black Entertainment. It should. You have black hosts. There's a lot of black people that would love to do it. You you know, but it was just trash. They didn't care because it was a black award show. They just want to do whatever they want to do. And see now they come out. They don't want to what you call it anymore. So what now? Who's going to be representing black people? You know, but artists are desperate. That's why they doing and singing everything. Um, it's sad, but Storm Monroe said that. He said it's not gonna be no more celebrities because it's not. It's not. And I think everything just getting played out. Everybody is getting tired. But that don't mean that y'all go out here and trying to steal people food stamps. That's not right. Y'all don't do that. That's for people who really, really need it. Y'all don't need it. Get out there and work. Hey Wood, oh Lord, why are you coming back on here? Bye, love. God bless you. You look a hot mess, baby. I just got started. You not even trying to see the results. The results. You just want to be on here running your mouth to be a hater. There's been a lot of hatred coming on my channel. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. Haters are my motivators. Oh yeah, I can't use my hand. My finger swole. Got jammed. But but yeah, it's just people so desperate to have these food stamps, but y'all gotta stop being so desperate to be like these celebrities. That's y'all problem. Be yourselves. Y'all don't know what these people go through. They always try to front. They have money throwing it on the table. They going to the strip club. They showing they got this hot car because they rent it. Buying chains. Stop trying to be like these people. They don't know you. And then that's why most of them don't have money because they don't invest. Millionaire invested. And then a lot of them, they changed their life around because they know they was going in a dark path. So stop trying to idolize people. They don't have stuff like that. Then y'all criticize them. Oh, why you working this job? You ain't you on TV and stuff. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean anything. And y'all act like these celebrities don't have feelings. They human just like y'all. They gotta work too. People work to entertain. And then you do have some that get big headed, thinking that they more than who they are, but they human too. I don't pay people no mind that's like that because at the end of the day, some people don't want to be stars like that. You know, like Lee Thompson Young, he was I don't want to say a celebrity, but he was a positive influence for young kids. He was specific in roles that he wanted. He didn't want to get in any roles that did not define him. Some people just get in roles so they can get up there to the top, and he didn't. He was a regular person. Was he treated right? In my opinion, no. I feel like he deserved more. Um, he was just something different. Somebody different. I'm not gonna say something. He was someone different, and he was a positive influence, and that's why I fell in love with him. But rest in peace to Lee Thompson Young. But mostly the positive influences in our community are no longer here. It's just a lot of people just trash. I'm just not being funny, but it's true. A lot of these artists, they don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to speak. Talk. They just cuss, want to fight. Just being disrespectful sometimes. But I know sometimes you have to put people in their place, but you can't always do that. It just been so much going on social media, the news in general. Did y'all see that girl? She was at Dollar Tree, I think. They smart. First they said that somebody cut the line in front of her, so she just tore up the store. And I'm just like, what is going on with everybody? Then the guy behead a man 50 times with a machete. And I'm like, what is going on with everybody? Is everybody okay? Then they try to bring Grand Theft Auto back. I think that's a why would you want to bring a game that has really disrupt minds, in my opinion? Why would you want to bring a game like that? Because a lot of people don't want Grand Theft Auto back because of the violence and everything, and people feel like they in the game and they can do what they want, and it's just evilness. And it's just the same thing with these horror movies. People go see the Nun, and I was like, I used to love scary movies, but not something so spiritual like that and the Exorcist and all of that. I don't like stuff like that because I know it's real. I don't. And people was also talking about Sinners. I never watched it, and I'm not going to watch it. Mm-mm. I'm good. It's certain movies I just don't watch if it's horror, cause sometimes horror movies it just be like, why they just deleting people for no reason? They're just like Michael Myers. Nobody didn't do nothing to him. He just doing it, and it just, I don't know. I don't be all into that stuff anymore. But I never was into like them spiritual movies. Um, it's just people just very wicked, and I let people just be. I don't try to go back and forth, but I will defend myself. But you're not gonna talk to me any kind of way because you're not having a great day. I understand a lot of people go through stuff, but it's not me. I know people can be a-holes too, but it's just at a certain point in life, it does it really matter? I'm good. How you doing? But yeah, it's just a lot of people desperate, a lot of people angry, and it's just at a point like, what the heck is going on in the world? A lot of people don't have self control. A lot of people are just desperate to be something that they not. We don't have a lot of leaders. Thank you. We just don't. We don't have a lot of leaders in this world. And most of the leaders that we did have, they are, older, you know. But it's just like a lot of people just don't have respect no more. I went to the grocery store yesterday, right? And the lady, thank you so much, Allison Shaw, thank you. And you think people say excuse me now? They just stand right there in front of you at the grocery store. I said that's why I don't like being around crowds. I don't care what nobody say. People say I can be antisocial. Yes, I can, because people are weird. People are really, really weird. I used to state the obvious a long time ago, but now it's really showing. And it's just too much going on out here. And then people are getting all these, everybody in these cases getting STDs and all of that. Thank you. And I'm like, what y'all were doing during the pandemic? Everybody supposed to be in quarantine, but y'all just was just jabbing y'all little self off. Guy gonna come in my job the other day, Saturday. What y'all doing with the mask? COVID over with? No, it's not. How you gonna tell us? I don't know why everybody think, oh, life is normal again. No, it's not. It's not gonna never be normal. Y'all don't even know how to act. Y'all can't even have a conversation. Y'all gotta go get a weapon or something and put your hand in people's face and touching people. That's not normal. That's not normal. Then we got a lot of racism because different races with this presidency think that they better than the minority. Like, no, you're not. Now y'all see, most of y'all going back to y'all country. Y'all voted for that, and it backfired because we tried to tell y'all. Nope, y'all didn't want to listen. No, y'all felt like because y'all lighter skin color or y'all have good hair that y'all better. No, it's not. Or y'all feel like y'all work better. Everybody have people that don't want to work, and you have people that do want to work. All Black Americans are not lazy. That's the narrative they want to push. So y'all got to stop falling for stuff like that. And then you probably like being quarantined with the right person. I don't know. I just been with my family when all that stuff happened. I wasn't thinking about being with nobody because I didn't want that mess. I did not want that mess, but I had got it anyway. I had got COVID. I think it's been 3 years. Last week, I mean August last month, made it 3 years that I had COVID. Well, it's not against me because my mother and my grandmother have an underlying condition, and my mother didn't get her shots, so I have to be protected. And I don't know who telling you that lie because people still getting COVID. The COVID, the flu, all of that. I still wear mine, so it's not. It's not. I wear my mask. I don't care what people say because my mother and my grandmother have a condition, so I have to wear my mask. So I don't know what state you from, but it's a lot of people still, not a lot, but it's still people that wear their masks. So and two, I just don't like a lot of people in my face too. I just don't. And then people real nasty, people sneezing, coughing, and that goes in the atmosphere, and you get it. So I don't understand. And then they got this new disease called the kissing bug that lands right next to your lip and bites you. And I think it do something to your bloodstream or something. I didn't really catch the whole detail, but yeah, y'all gotta stop thinking that no diseases and stuff out there. Stop letting that government lie to y'all. That's all they do is lie. They trying to get y'all up out of here. Thank you, Rockin' Johnny. Yeah, so Taj Hill, I don't know who lied to you about that, but it's gonna be more diseases coming out. So y'all better be prepared and y'all better start getting y'all stuff together. Um, all these little bugs, they got this zebra looking bug out. I mean, I don't know where y'all be at, but y'all need to be watching the news or be watching TikTok news because that's how I be getting my information. But it mostly be YouTube now. It used to be TikTok, but everywhere YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So, y'all about to start waking up. This is not Disneyland. This is not playtime. I'm just letting you guys know. Stop believing what the government and people talking about because they trying to get y'all up out of here. What's in the food? Well, for people to get cancer and all, yes, and yeah, that's in the food and water because the chemicals they put it in. That's why I don't eat. That's why I'm kind of. I want to say I'm fasting because I'm not going to eat a lot of fast food like that no more. and I'm not eating, a lot of chips. If I do, I punish myself. I get me a little bag, Ziploc bag, put a little chips in there, and call it a day. Cause I just there's a lot of stuff that's just not don't taste good no more. And then when you go buy it, everything is shrinking, and you paying more for it. So it's like the higher the supply, the less of the demand. You know, or it's the higher the demand and less the supply, or something like that. Economics. Oh, I pray to the Lord, but I'm still being protected. You still gotta do the work. It's not just about, oh, I pray or I'm protected. You got to do the work to protect yourself, not along with prayer, but actually doing the work. You need to be wearing masks. Uh, Drinks, yeah, yeah. I never had Toronto. I know we have Domino's where I'm at. Dang, I got makeup was on there. Okay. Oh yeah, frozen pieces. Yeah, they. Oh yeah, I don't. When I was uh younger, I used to eat those frozen pieces. Mostly, you might well say everything is just not good, and that's why everybody trying to like move overseas and everything. But I wish I could, but in the right place with the right people. If I knew people overseas like that, because you got to be careful with that too. But yeah, y'all just be careful and protect yourselves. But I don't care what people say. I'm gonna wear my mask regardless. I don't care what people tell me I look like an old lady. I don't care people talking about this and that. I don't care. I'm protected. I'm not trying to get validation from no man. Not right now. Never. Well, not. I take that back. Not right now. Never will, because I'm gonna be me regardless. If you can't accept that who I am, and you feel ashamed or you feel like you're too good, then I'm not for you. Bump that. Cause that's just showing that y'all don't care about other people's health. Oh, they banned that. Don't you have a grandmother? Do you have a grandfather? Uncle? All your older people that are dealing with health issues, and some people can't wear masks because of their breathing problem. But still, you need to wear one too, because you're dealing with a lot of people. They're not gonna tell you all in their face grinning and smiling and flirting. They're not gonna tell you that, oh well, I got COVID, and then you wonder, you looking stupid. Wow, I'm sick. Can't do that. I don't know why y'all think COVID is over with. It's not over with. Y'all better stop being so stupid. Listen to people. But that's y'all. Y'all want to be stupid, so go ahead. But I'm just worrying about me, because I'm gonna be wearing my mask 24/7. I don't care. I don't care what people say. It's nothing normal. People, I don't know why y'all think everything is back to normal, and it's not. I have asthma, and I have to consider remasking. Yes, just have to be safe out there. When you in the crowds, like you going to the grocery stores or you just going out, you have to just wear your mask. Cause that's why I just don't understand people talking about it's over with. No, it's not. Cause the flu, and then all this other stuff, you don't know what people are bringing. People travel too. Y'all don't know who travel and who don't, and you don't know what they carrying. So you can't just say, "Oh, we back to normal." Oh, it's no more COVID. That's just like people talking about some, with these STDs skyrocketing. I did not know that. I was like, oh my God. Like all those people are affected. And it's sad. It's like, dang. I'm like, y'all get y'all groove on, but Y'all will just, I don't know. No, it won't. It won't be normal again. And that's why you can see now a lot of people don't know how to communicate. A lot of families are, drifting apart. So, it just, it is what it is. So, so y'all just gotta be careful out there, y'all. Especially trying to be in relationships. People just are dishonest. You know, Men going both ways, and bringing a woman something. People just very malicious. Hold on. So, so yeah. Did you use two colors of eyeshadow? Cause it's beautiful. Look, you are correct. Protect yourself. Oh yes, I use a dark brown color, and I use my Ruby Kisses Wika Beach, and I use like this silver color here in the front. So I was trying to get it most closely like hers. And I don't wear blush because it breaks me out. I have tried it, so I don't need to. So trying to make sure my lashes on. Trying to see, should I pull it over? But yeah, yeah. Just if y'all want to be in a relationship and all of that, love yourself first. Stop depending on a man to be in love with you, and use discernment, because men are just not men no more. They're very evil. They don't care nothing about you. They just care about their pride, what makes them feel good, and you know, you just have to be careful and don't tell your business right away to men or a female, whoever you dating or you just have a friendship. You just have to be careful because people will set you up, and you think people be happy for you and they don't. So you just have to be careful of that. And then people just don't like your light. So I had to learn that too, because I have dealt with so many people that have been fake, so many people that try to steal my energy, so many people try to set me up, and um, especially with guys, because they feel like, oh, they take you out to dinner or they buy you a little something. They feel like, oh, well, I can get in bed with her. No, I didn't ask for it. I don't beg for nothing. I'm on live. They can hear you. But yeah, I got makeup all in my pants. But yes, but y'all, don't ever let a man try to control you. So, ladies and gentlemen, be careful out there. Use discernment as possible. Even if your exes do try to come back to, be careful of that. And or new people and that's coming in your life, just don't move too fast and get to know people. You have to use discernment and what's the other word? I would say background check too, because people are good at scamming. But it's just so sad that you can't go on a decent date with people and people don't like rejection. They try to stalk you, um, try to terrorize you and stuff like that. It's sad. It's just like if the person don't like you, they just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people that did me wrong. Guys, act like they were too good and okay, they wasn't for me. But I'm not finna go attack them, am I? No. Unless they attack me, you know what I'm saying? But, guys are very immature because most of guys don't like themselves. So they want to use that tactic to punish other people. So you have to just keep your head up. But that don't mean for y'all to be too cocky and thinking that you better. No. But you just say, well, I'm better of loving myself and I respect more. I don't deserve nothing less. As females, we do deserve more. So you just have to be careful of who you place in your life and who you accept in your life. Trust me and believe. I had to learn that many times. Um, with dealing with people, females and males, trying to be their friends or trying to have friends. And I just know that I'm just not meant to have friends. And dating, with men, they just think about what's in between your legs and not trying to get to know you or have a communication. And that turns me off because I'm like, that's all you see me for? Like, you think I'm a thought or something? You know what I'm saying? That turns me off. That turns me off. I just be like, I had to cuss one of them out and they were looking at me crazy like, no, she didn't just cuss me out. Like, yes, I did. Because I'm not a thought. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And then most of y'all men have a mother, a sister, a aunt, or y'all have a daughter, or a niece, or a cousin. Why would you want to treat a woman like that? Because you're so prideful of getting, I'm trying not to say something inappropriate, getting something off for that moment. And then, it's just pathetic to me. Like, these so-called men, all they're gonna say, well, I have businesses and this and that, and I'll be telling them, congratulations. I don't know why you feel like you can buy me because you can't buy me, sweetheart. I know the drill. I know the tactics, but I don't know why y'all think. I don't know why men feel like talking nasty or buying something is attractive to a female, and it's not. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a thot or an escort, whatever. I'm not like that. Just because someone is beautiful, that don't mean you treat them like garbage. And then it also be guys because I guess because they weren't so attractive when they was in school, so they when they get they done became a little bit more attractive or they more built, so they figured that I can get this one because this was she probably like. But half the time it don't because it always depends on the communication and the personality. I don't like men that sat their clothes. I don't want to see your underwear. I don't like men ash your hands. I don't like men that's not well kept, like grooming. I don't like that big old beard. You know, you can have this close to your face, but I don't like all of that. That's disgusting to me. That's disgusting. I don't know why. It freaks me out. And if your hair not up, just don't come my way. At least look decent. If you have locks, keep your locks up. I don't want to see, your hair growed all out and then the locks all the way hanging like it gonna fall off. I don't want to see that. I want to see you looking nice and presentable. And I like my men to smell good. So it's just like men have about women. They want women to have their feet done, painted. They don't want to see no corn on their feet. Um, they nails, polish. Um, they want their hair to be done a certain way. And that's how we like our men to look a certain way. I just get tired of people feel like the men feel like they don't supposed to put no work in themselves, but you want women to put all their work into them. No, it go both ways. You gotta do the work. I do the work. Hello. So yeah. But all of that being said, I don't know what's going on with the world. Things are changing. People are changing, and it's scary. It is. Um, a lot of loved ones are transitioning, and a lot of people just don't have the help of getting jobs or food for their kids, and then that's why a lot of people trying to pressure me or feel like something wrong with me because I don't have kids. Yes, I'm 31 years old. I'm not rushing to have kids. I'm gonna live my life, and they feel like I have issue. No, I don't have an issue. I'm not trying to be laying up with men that's not trying to be stable. That's what's wrong with the black community now. Y'all think that's cute and normal because he doing something he don't supposed to be doing, and you want to live this high lifestyle thinking you a celebrity and this and that, and he's doing something he don't supposed to do. No, work. I work. Stop trying to be like these celebrities so bad. Why y'all want to be with these celebrities? Why? Why? What is it about y'all want to be like these celebrities so bad? They don't have nothing going on. And then most of the time they looking at y'all because they're not happy with the status of their lives anymore. Never was because they want to be normal. They want to be just like us. Just because they go to these events, wear nice dresses or suits, these nice sneakers and shoes, they not happy. So y'all gotta stop trying to be like these celebrities so bad. Be yourself. What about just being yourself? And that's what most of the celebrities are saying. Be yourself. Just because you see somebody wearing nice clothes or on the spotlight, they on tour, it's not what it's saying because all of that is hard work. It's stressful for them because they got to make sure that the tour and the songs and the fans are appreciative of what they may like. And they just people just not happy. People they all in that fake arranged marriage, and they feel like it's no escape, so they might well just live a lie. Then you think people around you, your friends, and they not. And people just want to see you stay down. They don't want to see you move up. So that's what I'm saying to y'all. Stop looking up to these celebrities. And to me, I just feel like they're just regular people. Are they happy with their lives? It may seem like it, but I feel like no, it's just pretending because they lost. Once you put your name on those contracts, you're just another number. You're just a number, another object. You think the people in the industry gonna care about you? No. Yeah, they're gonna give you a budget. They're gonna let you spend money, and yeah, that's why you have to have the right people in your life because they'll tell you how to budget. They'll tell you how to invest. Because some people just don't care because they don't want to see you successful. That's the honest truth. Whether people like it or not, if people feel like they can't get over on you or make you do something, they don't want to be around you. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. They don't want to push you. That's why a lot of celebrities are not in the industry and some of them just disappear and just have a regular job life. They can be in the wine business, they can be in a clothing business, um, or health wise, but acting or singing, they leave because it's not what it seems to be because they want you to do a lot of nasty, degrading stuff to maintain in the industry. And then you don't know if you do that stuff, are you equivalent to still be in the industry? Or you just doing it and then get kicked out? That's why I say people say they sell their soul, which they do. To maintain a higher lifestyle or status, they do anything. And then, they want to use the word God and all of that. No, you can't believe what these people say. And people just, and then all I can just see, they just not the same people anymore. They getting surgeries, they on that Ozempic. Because at one time they was accepting people who were big and, but now everybody getting skinny. You can see their bones, their eyes belching out. It just, they can't move their mouth. They like doing this talking and this. I think everybody just probably just tired too. Because life is not lifing like it used to be. And have fun, like actually have fun. That's the honest truth. And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. But please protect yourselves and stop listening to people talking about some, oh, well, the government said we don't have to do this and that. The government is lying to y'all. They want to get rid of as many people as they can, especially black people. So y'all need to wear y'all masks. Y'all need to protect yourselves, especially if y'all gonna be intimate with somebody. Y'all gotta ask questions. I don't care they get mad. If they disappoint you, walk off because they not meant for you. If somebody's not willing to get to know you or be honest with you or do things to be open, they're not for you. So you can't be trying to be codependent of how somebody look because a lot of people hide stuff. A lot of people are very sneaky. It's the honest truth. So you have to use discernment on people. Amen, Earl. Yes, they cannot get rid of us because it's not their call. Nope. Because they want to be God and they're not God. I don't know if you heard about that movie. Nicolas Cage is playing God and it's supposed to be, they said a demonic movie or a horror movie, something. And I'm like, and he got attacked by bees. I'm like, yeah, why would you play a role like that? I said, because everybody's desperate. Just people desperate for money. People are desperate to have that status. But like I said, I work and I come home. There's too much going on out there in the world. It really is, and it's sad. It's really sad. But I'm finna go back and lay down for a minute before I go to work. But I just wanted to do my makeup. I think I nailed her look. But it's just very telling in how this industry is. And people are becoming really strange and very scary. And I'm scared how next month gonna be because it's Halloween month. So, people gonna probably definitely act the fool. Stealing and all. And I just think about the children that have to suffer because they wasn't asked to be here. And women, y'all gotta be careful. Don't be having all these babies by these men because they talking about, they want you and all of that. You gotta use discernment on them. Tell them, no, we need to budget this and this. They tell me, oh, I got it. No, don't listen to a man. Please don't. Protect yourself. It's hard for everybody. Because men don't really care about how women feel. They just care about how they make themselves feel. And that's not the truth. And it's sad. But men just don't care no more. A lot of people just don't. But alright, guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Modest Transformation by Celeste. And don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Celeste Reacts. I believe you guys are going to love the commentary over there more because it's mostly celerity of strange hacks and, funny animals. But, um, but yes. Go watch my two full-length videos I dropped over the weekend. The chocolate wig slay, and the other one is ATL stylists are scams. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I believe this week I'm going to go ahead and start doing horror makeup looks, or easy makeup looks tutorial. So I'm going to start this week, and I think we're going to do Halloween movies too. So we're going to bring that back. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Ciao.